Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sly and today I'm in Moscow during daylight time and it's snowing and I have a special guest on my channel right from America.
Hello guys, nice to meet you. Sly, it's nice to meet you too as well. You have a great name because it sounds like Sly Stallone, Sylvester Stallone.
Yep.
So we are in front of the Bolshoi Theater. Hopefully you guys recognize that and you know what it is. And I'm an American who lives in Moscow, and we're gonna take a little walk and show you the city and talk about my life.
Nice idea. Let's do it. How do you find Moscow during the Christmas season?
You know, it's amazing how much it's just like the US.
Oh, really?
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, look at this tree here. You know, and there's this city is so friendly to tourists and to pedestrians. Like we had the Bolshoi Theater here, which is famous, and it's got like a little park square in front of it and all these lights. And if you're not from Russia and you think it's a scary place or you don't know about Russia, I mean, ask yourself, if it's the bad guy place, let's say, why is the government spending money on this? Right?
Good question.
That's a famous mall right there, right next to the Bolshoi Theater. Zoom.
It's a luxury mall, I believe.
Yes, quite expensive.
Have you been?
I've walked through it a few times, but I haven't gone shopping there because I'm a man, I'm not a lady.
Okay. But you could shop for your lady.
I can. So that is Karl Marx actually across the street. And I think we'll cross the street. This is a famous hotel. And I actually went to a fancy dinner party there once. It looks beautiful inside. It looks like the 1920s or something like that.
So, I have a question.
Yes.
You told me it's not dangerous to walk in Russia, right?
That is correct.
But we are in a city center, right?
Yes.
What about... Let's go there.
This way?
Yeah, this way.
Okay, cool.
But wait for a light. But what about other streets, other parts of city?
I mean, I have been all over this city, and I have taken the train to many other parts of Russia, and I am never afraid, and I never think to myself, uh-oh, that looks dangerous. I almost never see graffiti. I almost never see trash. I never
That's true.
I hardly ever, let's say, see homeless people. I mean, who knows if a person's homeless or not, but I would say I see one person a month in Moscow that looks like they might be homeless. So beautiful. And look at that bus. That looks like it's from London, right?
Yep. Hop
So-
on, hop off.
Russia is very international, Moscow especially.
Are there a lot of tourists?
There are, if you count Russians as well.
Okay.
So there are tourists from other parts of Russia. I understand there are less tourists here than before sanctions. So 3 years ago, there were more tourists from all around the world. And there's a famous street here called Arbat Street, which is popular with tourists. And it had lots of Western restaurants, and now it has more Eastern restaurants
Like
because
for
of
example.
sanctions. Well, like Turkish restaurants, things
Okay.
like that. Whereas,
We just met a Turkish guy.
Oh, yeah, on my channel, right?
And actually you can see interview from him on Expat Americans channel.
Yes. Finish this video though,
Yep.
and then click the link and cover to my channel, and we'll cover more whether or not Russia is scary. Actually, on my channel, we got stopped by the Russian police. Do you believe it? Does that terrify you?
That was crazy. But they were very polite.
Don't tell them that part. They have to watch the video and find out.
I didn't tell you that.
So again, another nice little park area right in the heart of the city. You can't really tell from here, but on the other side of that building is Red Square. So we'll get a little bit closer to there, but we won't film inside Red Square.
Are we?
Or will we? I love the snow falling down.
Yeah.
And this is, your viewers, this is a treat for your viewers because I've noticed, because I live here, you usually don't see heavy amounts of snow in the very center. I think they clear it quickly. And also, I think there's so much like heat from different things that it melts fast. So we're in the middle of a snowfall right now, so you can actually see snow on everything. So, and speaking of the Russian police, there they are right there. Don't film them like specifically,
Okay.
because I don't think you're technically allowed to. But if they pass by the camera, that's okay. And this is also really beautiful. It's decorated for the holidays, but this is up year round. This is an outdoor.
So it's a Christmas market.
It's a Christmas market now, but it's a year round outside food court. Here, we can go up inside. It's pretty cool looking.
I've heard they have ice rink here.
They have ice cream in Goom. Maybe they have ice cream
ice
here
rink.
too. Oh, an ice rink. Yeah. Yeah, they have an ice rink right next to here. So look at all these beautiful trees and smell the yummy food cooking on the fire, guys. See the flame right there? It's really nice. We got some giant sausages right there. So cool. Yeah, so I have a Russian wife, and so I decided to move with her and our 5 kids to Moscow 8 days before the special military operation. And I'm shocked. I'm loving it. Because I was raised in the West, and I was taught to think that the West was the best place. Mm-hmm. And to my surprise, living here is actually better.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
So you didn't change your mind?
Oh, no, definitely not. So that is a metro entrance.
Yep.
And around the corner is the ice skating rink.
And this carousel is for free.
It is?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Wow. A lot of stuff.
I'll have to take my
free.
kids on that.
Yep.
Yeah, I have a 9-year-old and a 6-year-old. They would enjoy it. For sure.
Do your kids feel safe here?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Do they like here?
Now, 3 of my kids are adults. So, they also feel safe here. Actually, my oldest just went back to Vegas, and he's trying to decide if he wants to live in America for a while or not. It's getting cold, guys.
Yeah, Chicago vibes.
I gotta Chicago, exactly. I gotta button up here. This right here is a hotel. I took the camera away from my face. That's a hotel. And the name of that hotel, do you know it, sir?
Four Seasons?
Yeah, man. And do you know
who stood there?
Do you know? Yeah, I know. Tucker Carlson. Oh, you saw that video that I did?
Yep.
I was standing right over here, actually.
You should check it out, this video about Tucker Carlson.
Thanks, man. Yeah, so I filmed right there next to the horse statue, and that is General Zhukov. Not General, Marshal Zhukov. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
And he is in front of the State Historic Museum, and that's that red castle there. And it has white or grayish, very light gray roofs, but now it's covered in white snow. So it looks a little bit nicer, but even without the snow, it has a similar look to that.
And look how much of a festive stuff they're preparing to do more.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's just like an endless Christmas market here.
Yep.
It's amazing, and it'll be really cool in like a week when they open all this. They have it in Red Square as well.
But Russians don't celebrate Christmas. Isn't it?
Good question. They do actually, but it is a smaller religious-only holiday, and it comes after New Year.
Okay.
Look over this way, guys. Those are the medieval gates into Red Square, and we're not going to go in there because the police asked us to leave. And you will find more about that out on my video. But we should go over this way and see some of the market.
So Russians celebrate New Year.
Oh, yes, right. So they celebrate New Year as their big holiday festival.
What about your family? Do you celebrate both?
Yes, well, see, the trick is, I mean, I don't want to offend Russians, but it's kind of the same thing. It's just one is called New Year's and one is called Christmas, but all the decorations are the same. Now, I know some Russians might argue with me and say that there's a different meaning behind it, but to my understanding, in Soviet times, they changed it to be the New Year holiday because they wanted a holiday that was not religious.
Yep.
Because, you know, it was the Soviet Union, so they were not into religion, let's say. So they changed the name and the meaning, but all the decorations are still the same as Christmas time. You know, if you didn't know where we were and you looked around, you would say, we're in a country that's celebrating Christmas. So this is the entrance to the Four Seasons, or one of them. You see they got the trendy trees. And look at the people, and look at how they're dressed. You know, ask yourself, does this look like modern? Your city? Yeah, I think they do. I think they do dress modern. And look at this beautiful light display at the end of this street, you know, which terminates at the entrance to Red Square.
It's actually glowing red.
At night, you mean?
Yeah.
And this building over here, across the street, on the other side of the Four Seasons, that is Gosduma, which is Russian Parliament.
Oh, really?
Yes. So.
I didn't know that.
And they've got a holiday tree
Christmas
in front of Parliament. But technically it's not a Christmas tree, it's a New Year's tree. And we can walk closer if you want. And you see they have red stars on top of their tree. So that is traditional for Soviet New Year. You could say a Russian New Year is the red star on top of the tree. Whereas in the English-speaking world, it's going to be something gold on top of the tree. So we can walk over this way, and there's another.
Let's see towers.
Oh yeah, the Kremlin.
Yep.
So that's the Kremlin wall right there, guys.
Do you know how many of them?
You mean how many towers?
there
No.
are.
Do you?
I can assume. It's like 20.
It's a lot. It's big.
And they are all different, unique.
And you see that yellow building, which is just inside the walls. So this is, I believe, the only active capital government place in the world that is still housed within actual ancient medieval walls. And right now we're walking in yet another park space for pedestrians, and this one is on top of an underground shopping mall. So if you see the glass domes, if we were inside the mall, this is what you would see if you looked up. And there's a big decorative one right there with the little statue on top.
So you mean it's fully underground?
Well, I would say the first floor.
I don't see any
above
signs
ground.
of any shopping mall. I just see a regular street.
It's under us. And it's fairly new because if you look at old pictures, you know, you can see this street and then you can just look across to Red Square and look, there's St. Basil's right there. It's a great angle.
Okay.
You see that, guys?
Let me zoom in.
It's pretty awesome. Or we can walk closer if you
Nice.
need to, whatever you want. So cool. So beautiful.
So, tell me, please, your words to my viewers. What would you want to say?
Well, I want to say,
Who considering maybe to visit
I would say you should definitely come visit Russia. You don't live forever.
Because me myself, I came after I watched Joseph's videos.
Ah, well then that's a good question I have. How does what you're experiencing since you've been on vacation here compare to what you saw on my channel?
You know, I'm actually so happy that I did that step to visit Moscow, especially during this holiday season. And I really love it. It's so comfortable. This city is, especially transportation, walking. It's a walkable city, one of the best walkable cities in the world.
And we've come down from the roof of the mall, and if you look along here, you can see how you get in the entrance. So there's a McDonald's there.
But it's not called McDonald's nowadays.
It's Simply Tasty.
Simply what?
Simply Tasty.
Maybe tasty and that's it.
Yeah, that's another way to say it. Yeah.
Shut
or
up
some people
and
say
eat it.
some people say tasty period. There's a KFC in here. There's a Moo Moo in here, or there was last I checked. It's like a Russian bistro cafeteria chain, which is really nice. And if you go in those gates there, you see the little crowd. There's a burning flame, and that is a war memorial or a soldier's memorial. So we can look at that if you like. This is called Alexandri's Sod, which is Alexander's garden.
Okay.
This space in here.
So it is garden.
Yeah, Sod means garden.
Okay, guys, we will visit this place and different places. So stay tuned. Wait for other videos. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to check out Joseph's channel, Expat American.
That's the next thing they have to do, man.
Yep.
You guys have to click the link and go straight over to my channel and see this guy on my channel.
Yep.
We've got something new and different for you there.
And actually, just look at this. Soldiers having their ritual.
Oh yeah, the marching.
And everybody is crowding to not miss it. It's like in Buckingham Palace.
Oh yeah, I haven't been there yet. And I think we're supposed to be kind of quiet here.
Okay guys, thanks for watching and see you in another video. Bye!
Perfect.